Hello! So Defence Secretary John Healey has resigned. That was over a funding row, and he's the sixth cabinet departure in a month as Starmer continues his slow slide out of Downing Street. And Reeves may well follow, as April GDP data is far from stellar. It's Friday the 12th, I'm FxPlew, and this is the Market Brief. Now, Healey was a loyalist, but his letter to Starmer was pretty damning. He said the Treasury had been unwilling to commit resources the nation needs to defend the country amid rising threats. There had been a simmering row over the defence investment plan, and while Starmer had committed to publishing the plan before next month's NATO summit, that commitment looks difficult to keep now, especially where the Armed Forces Minister also resigned a few hours later. Some say Starmer's position is terminal and the government is falling apart in real time. Pressure might ramp up on Reeves next. GDP data posted 0.1% contraction, which is hardly the economic growth we need, or she needs for that matter. The energy shock is catching up with households after everyone front-loaded purchases to help bolster the 0.3% growth seen in March. Retail sales were already down 1.3% in April. Fuel sales are the weakest since 2020, and consumer confidence is still down in the doldrums. It's not exactly the backdrop for a Chancellor who needs some good economic momentum. Over in the US, we have the Fed meeting next week. While most of the focus has been, quite rightly, on the potential for policy conflicts with Trump and Walsh, Walsh also has a structural agenda which has not been getting much attention. He wants to shrink the $7 trillion balance sheet, and he also wants to eliminate the dot plot. Both of these measures could increase market volatility, and the balance sheet reduction also runs counter to Trump's goal of keeping yields low. In the market, the dollar index closed down around 99.70 as risk appetite improved a little bit. GDP hasn't really affected cable. Sterling kicks off around 134 against the dollar, but we are down against the euro. We're around 115.80 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 115.70 on the open. So that's it from me, capping off another week. Thank you for joining me once again. Do have a great weekend. We'll be back again on Monday. All the best.